This video is sponsored by the Pokemon TCG deck building website PokemonCard.io. Are you looking for sealed product and singles? You can find it all on Channel Fireball. Please use my Tailmon affiliate code when checking out to help support my content. Looking for PTGO codes? Poton Store has all the latest sets and promos, instantly delivered to your email. You can use Tailmon code when checking out for 5% off. If you're from Europe, Millipots Gaming has a wide array of sealed products, singles, and more. You can use Tailmon code when checking out for 5% off. Card Market is Europe's largest online marketplace for Pokemon cards. Whether you're looking for sealed product or singles, vintage or the latest sets, just follow the link in the description to find what you need. Want to show off your love for Tablemon? Check out my 2021 merch. These new hoodies and shirts are available on Amazon. Click on the link in the description to get yours. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be playing with the long forgotten TEMPOZARD. This deck isn't even making a showing in tournaments anymore, which is understandable. Welder decks overall are feeling less powerful than normal decks, I guess, and there's definitely a reason for that. This deck used to be really good in sniping with Cramorant and applying pressure with the ReshiZard, but now ReshiZard's it's like 270 is actually lower, a low HP number for a 3-price Pokemon, so it becomes a liability. And then Mew is being played in every single deck, basically, so Cramorant's less effective, and having a lot of energy in your hand for Blacephalon's main attack, Fireball Circus, to do the one-shots, it's not very easy to accomplish, especially with the heavy Marnie counts in pretty much every deck. So there's a lot going against this deck, but I figured, just like we saw Pigrom yesterday, why not give this deck one last try, see if it can work out, see if we can get some final wins with it, because we are also having rotation, right? So Blacephalon will be gone, tag teams will be gone, Welder will be gone, so one last hurrah, I guess, for these decks as we count down into rotation. Doesn't seem like a bad idea, you know? Doesn't seem like a bad idea. All right, so we're up against Xavier from the X-Men. His username is funny because in Spanish, Javier, right? And in English, Javier with the X, like you could spell it both ways. So peculiar choice of username. All right, so this hand, it's all right-ish. We're gonna have to Dede change, right? That's pretty much what's gonna have to happen here. Viridian Forest should indicate that we're up against ADP. Yep, that metal should indicate that we're up against ADP. So if we don't one-shot ADP right after GXS, we're gonna be in trouble. And even if we do, we might still be in trouble. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Ditto V gets played down. I will be using that deck, in fact. Maybe for tomorrow's video, maybe for the day after. Right. Very nice start for my opponent, for sure. Very nice start. I guess I could, ooh. So I was gonna say, like, I could use Cramorant to try to snipe. However, now with this hand, there's merit to going ReshiZard and trying to get the KO on the Moltres. So, alright, I think that's gonna be the plan. Trying to get the KO on Moltres. We're gonna need like some really good cards off of the Welder. So that is a smaller issue. Thinning a bit, I did price a ton of energy. Well, not a ton, I priced 2. Alright, so let's go for the Reshi. And let's go ahead and Welder. So we need a switch and a scoop of nets. And we got neither. No way to continue to draw cards. And yeah. Yeah, that's basically it. I need a fantastic top deck here, otherwise I am dead. And that fantastic top deck has basically got to be Welder. If it isn't, I'm definitely dead. If it is, and I can one-shot the ADP, then fair, but it's not looking great. It is absolutely not looking great. Comes down to the top deck. Ooh, or the Marnie. The Marnie actually could help. Potentially. I mean, it gets me the switching card. And it gets me draw, which I'll take. I don't like benching the Dedenne though. I really don't like benching the Dedenne. I don't have Eldegoss, I do have Mewtwo. If I could top deck a Fire or a Fire Crystal, I still need to use Mewtwo, so I mean Dedenne, so never mind. Oh, my opponent with the water. Wait, what? So he must have priced his 1 water energy. I can't believe I just top decked on Dedenne. My opponent must have whiffed the other water energy, or he priced the single basic water energy, and they whiffed the Aurora. Okay. That actually ends up playing out really nicely. Okay, so let me think this through. I think I'm gonna discard the Blacephalon to grab myself a Fire. Yeah. And then I'll go ahead and quick volt the Dedenne to grab myself, not Mewtwo because Mewtwo is priced. So I'll grab myself a Jirachi, I guess. And I can see Cramorant being very useful now. Wow, the game, because of my opponent's whiff, the game all of a sudden, yeah, became extremely winnable. Extremely winnable. I did miss the Welder. Wow, but I mean, well, I guess I whiffed the switching card, and then my opponent, I don't know. My hand was, I don't know. I don't know if I got unlucky or lucky. My opponent definitely got unlucky though. For sure, my opponent definitely got unlucky. Alright, Harerugan. Alrighty. Taking a hot minute to decide if he wants heads or tails. Okay, I won the coin flip. I definitely don't want to go first with this deck, so you have a chance to turn 1 Welder, apply pressure, even get a dunk, you know. Decent-ish hand right here. Decent-ish hand for sure. Alright, Zamazenta. So, okay, I was gonna say, like, Zamazenta immediately tells me it's Look Metal, but then my opponent plays a Church Ball and that completely threw me off guard. Okay, so with this in mind, I want to Stellar Wish first. No Welder, but I do get a Giant Hearth. I mean, I need Welder to get a KO no matter what, right? The question is now, which attacker do I want to focus on? I guess I do want another. It's just if I go ReshiZard and use my GX, I could go Rapidash. I mean, no matter what, I need Welder, right? The question is getting 2 prizes worth it? I reckon it is, actually. Yeah, let's just go ReshiZard. Alright. And then I'll discard you, I'll grab another Jirachi, I'll scoop up net the active one. And then I'll bench you, sure. Then I'll do this, and then we'll go data change. So we're digging for that welder. We get 2 of them. That's fantastic. And we got the switching card, which is also pretty great. So I think I can afford to do this. I have 4 fire crystals, of course. Now we get to welder. Get another fire, that's great. I get to Stellar Wish. There's the fire crystal. There's 2 fires in my discard pile, so... I mean, do I think my opponent's playing Chaotix well? I already have a Giant Hearth. Do I need a switching card? Potentially. I think the fire crystal is a more useful card though, right here. In case a swell gets played down. And yeah, let's go for the Double Blaze. Turn 1 knockout, pretty good. The only thing that would make this hand better is if I had my boss's orders in my hand. Early having the Dene down is not ideal. Alright, so we do get stamped away from our huge hand. We don't have Welder anymore. We don't need Welder, but we don't have Welder anymore. There's the water energy. So it goes down to, does my opponent play anything that can KO the ReshiZard? That can one-shot the ReshiZard. Which I reckon they don't, right? 2 card hand for my opponent. There's my Crobat. I am going to go ahead and thin here. Get rid of that Mew. And we'll go Fleur Strike to 30. So if my opponent goes Boss KO, they reset my Fleur Strike. If they don't, then I can go Switch Retreat to reset the Fleur Strike. So either way, the Fleur Strike is getting reset. If my opponent attacks into a ReshiZard, I Outrage. Wow, okay, well, pretty good goodbye for TEMPOZARD right here. Right, pretty good goodbye for TEMPOZARD. Alright. Alrighty. Looking for opponent. Looking for opponent. Do you see this? All right. I really need a haircut. It's been a while since I've had a haircut. Tefu 1130. Oh, why? Why did Dene when there's so many other Pokemon to start with? Alright. Right off the bat, I would say we're at a disadvantage. Air Balloon pass. No. Huh. Seishan. Okay. Interesting. This might be like some sort of Bronzong box deck. I don't know. Amazing Rare Station, definitely not a common sight. Let's see, Retreat. And the switch, Crobat, okay. Amazing Sword, Metal Armament. See, Ditto. So it's definitely a sort of box deck. With this hand, I'm just gonna have to data change it all away. And that's a lot of switching cards gone, with a lot of switching cards priced. 1, 2, 3, 4, actually, well, 2 scoop of nets priced. Oh well. Basically, hand reset. Losing resources. No welder. No welder. Let's grab you. And I price my Crobat. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So... okay, well, I guess I got pretty lucky in the previous 2 games, so this was bound to happen at some point. What a terrible start, though. Selfish, no welder. Okay, if my Jirachi goes down, I am basically dead. I am... What the heck is that animation, Pokemon? Thank you for showing me all 3 energies that I grabbed back one by one with the Fire Crystal. Wow, they really did something else with the latest update. They really did. So they chose to use Giant Hearth before they researched, which is very odd. And by very, I mean extremely odd. I'm not scared of the station though, I won't have any VMAX in play. I really need a welder off of this next Delaware though, otherwise I'm dead. Otherwise I am absolutely dead. To the station. What the heck? I don't know what my opponent was playing. A Bronze Song, ADP, box deck, yeah. Okay. They might have overbenched. I don't know why they conceded there, but hey, we'll take it. Alright. Alrighty. We're undefeated. We're undefeated with a deck that I said was dead now. Which, I mean, 3 games is nothing, right? 3 games on the ladder is also nothing. If I were 3-0 at a 400 online cup tournament, sure, right? Alrighty. So win the coin flip, we want to go second. We'll start the ReshiZard. I'm probably gonna have to did change away this hand, and I think I would bench the Mewtwo to conserve it for later. Possibility of usage through Scoop Up Net. Okay. Arceus coin. Then I start for my opponent, so already at a sort of disadvantage right there because of it. Alright, we're up against Shadow Rider, Calyrex V. This deck, like, between the humongous HP, the 1-kill potential, the hand disruption, the Gengar Q, free turn, like, this is probably the deck that makes it so that you can't really, like, this deck definitely should power creep hugely this particular deck, you know? Okay, so let's go this, grabbing Jirachi. I'm tempted to grab Rapidash actually. Because if I have Rapidash, if I attack with Rapidash this turn, and they go or house again, then I can attack with Rapidash again. And that would be really good. I'll still attach to the active. Okay, I generally didn't notice that I priced. My second Dedenne. I mean my 2 Dedennes. Oh my god. I did not notice that. Had I noticed that, I would have quick pulled for Crobat, right? I mean, I might get Horror House here into a new hand. No. Well, I mean, I guess they have to commit to the Horror House. So best case scenario, I end up with 4 trainers. Second best case is 5. Worst case is I draw 5 trainers out of the next 6 cards. What the actual heck, man? Okay, they do go for the Horror House. This was trainer Okay, best case scenario. Best case scenario. Because now I can outrage, return KO the Gengar. Although my opponent might just try to knock me out with all Creamy VMAX, right? That is definitely a possibility. My hand is still dead. Because even though I have Crobat, I can't really draw cards. Because, yeah, so... they need one more Psychic and a switching card to knock me out. They go for the research, so I think they're committing to it. You'd expect them to have Balloon or Switch right here. Pass to a Beak, Poltergeist. Okay. Oh wait, no, I don't KO. I'm 10 damage short. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I need a Quick Ball. I'll definitely do this. Well, I need a Scoop Up Net and Quick Ball. Well, they're over here. Quick Ball? Quick Ball. Okay. Weird turn. Weird turn for sure. So let's get rid of this switch, I reckon. Zigzagoon is in fact not priced. Okay. We got there, right? We got there. It's fine. I'm gonna get both my Dedenes of the price cards now. Or not. Dedenes decided to live in the price cards today. Okay. Like, we're still in this. We're absolutely still in this. Because what happens now is my opponent promotes Dedenne. That I do not understand. What happens now is whatever they do, they have to utilize a 3-prizer to attack, right? And that means if they go after the Rapidash, I just knock them out. If they go after the ReshiZard, if they go after the Rapidash, I just outrage them again. If they go after the ReshiZard, then I use Rapidash, right? Libra Horn, and then I just snipe this wherever it goes with Cramorant, ideally, right? I just got Marnied out of another Welder. Did get the Cramorant, but that's not going to be good enough. Path to a Peak makes my Oricorio useless, so I have 2 turns to top deck, basically. I have 2 turns to top deck. Alright. That is not a top deck I need. I'm pretty sure I am dead here. Okay, I'm gonna attach here, because I have the 3 energies, right? So what I'm looking for is a Welder. A Welder or a Stadium are the only cards I can top deck, and unless my opponent doesn't leave the Path to a Peak in play, that would be another option. That would be another option. They could just go boss KO or Oricorio, right? And you reckon that at 13 cards left in the deck with no bosses in the discard pile at all, they can't just go after the Oricorio, which I think would be the right play, right? It definitely should be the right play. because then you don't care that there's no path to a peak. Yeah, there's the boss. So now my top decks are down to Welder. If I get Welder, I win. If I don't get Welder, I lose. And one Welder is at the bottom of the deck. That is not Welder. All right. I mean, that went as bad as you'd expect, right? With my start, my Welder whiff on turn 1. I got lucky in the other games. I got a little bit unlucky in this one. But I mean, Calyrex did what Calyrex does and overpowered this deck, which is definitely power crept at this point. So yeah, thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed TEMPOZARD matches. One last hurrah for TEMPOZARD, and we'll be back with a different deck tomorrow. You can see some of those decks right there that I plan on using. We're doing these last hurrahs for before we have rotation next month, so it should be pretty interesting. Thanks so much, and until next time, bye bye.